5, 6. Stunned out. 6. Now 7. Going up. Let's slide in here. Nope. 7.
Yo guys, what is up? My name is Phizzure. Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, noon, or night, whatever time of the day it may be for you guys. I hope it is treating you well. Today I have what could be the best class setup for aggressive players, those players who like to push everybody and have no restraint, no regards for their current life. This class is for you. This class is also for the sub players who want to journey outside of the submachine gun range and get into the assault rifle territory. This gun is perfect for you. I'm telling you, you guys need to check it out. Let's jump into the game. Okay, so starting off with my first attachment, it is the stock M16 Grenadier. The pros of this attachment are the damage range, the bullet velocity, and the recoil control. With the damage range, it is true, you can beam people off of headies with this attachment. I've done it before. You'll see in the gameplay, you get bullet velocity and recoil control. Now, with the recoil control, you have to know at what range you're gonna get this kill. You can't just shoot at any range and get the kill. You have to know at which range is best for you and best for this gun that you're using. But you'll see that it's pretty good at most ranges. The cons of this are the aim down sight speed and the movement speed. Now later you'll see we have some attachments to mitigate these cons over here, or the lack of attachments to mitigate it. But yeah, for the most part, this is what I'm rocking on my M16s on every single class, but especially on this one, and you guys will see why later. All right, let's move on to the next attachment. All right, guys, so for my second attachment, I'm using these 9mm para 32 round mags. It increases the fire rate and the recoil control, so that means you'll be able to better keep your gun straight and steady when you're gunning somebody down from range. I've tested it, it works, but the cons of this, you are losing damage and damage range. But if you remember in our last attachment, the first one that we did, you gain damage range. So what you're doing right here is that you're just keeping that same momentum. So you're really not losing any damage range from the base gun. So I think that's a plus. Plus, you're gaining that fire rate, which is always good when you're in CQB with an enemy. So yeah, that's why I'm using it. All right, guys, so for my third attachment, or should I say lack of attachment, I am running no stock. This grants movement speed and aim down sight speed, which is always good when you have somebody right on your cusp, especially in this game when the TTK is so quick. This can do nothing but help you, but I do have to stress, you have to be accurate and you have to know when to shoot this gun and when to run. I'm trying to tell you, this gun will save your life, but it will also hurt you if you are not accurate. The cons of this is that you're losing that aiming stability. So like I said before, at range you're losing that, and you're losing that recoil control, but you primarily really want to use this in close quarter gunfights just because you get that ADS speed and the movement speed, so you can bring your gun up, move around, stick and move, whatever you want to do, roll, whatever you can do in Modern Warfare just to get out of those gunfights, come back and gun somebody down. That is what this class is good for, and that's what I chose the no stock option for. All right, guys, so for my fourth attachment, I'm using the stipple grip tape. This attachment is pretty common to the M4, let alone the whole host of guns that is in the Modern Warfare game. But this attachment maintains control when performing high-speed maneuvers. It is less stable, but it's very agile, and that is true. You get aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed at the cost of losing that aiming stability. Like I said, you have to choose at which range you are going to use this gun at. but this attachment is perfect for the run and gun player. It's perfect for somebody who just likes to go around the map, run around the map, and get as many kills as possible. You use that aim down sight speed and the sprint to fire speed, so you can even hip fire with this thing accurately. I'm trying to tell you, this is a great attachment for this gun, and you are going to see why. Alright guys, so in my perk slot number 1, I recommend Quick Fix. This is a great perk to use because when you get a kill or when you're holding or capturing objectives, your health regeneration starts to ramp up. I've been in many situations where this has come in handy. I'll be in a hard point, someone starts to beam me, and I get a quick kill from somewhere else or the person who's shooting at me, and my health regeneration starts instantly. It is so useful playing OBJ or even running around the map using kills, and I suggest that you guys use it too. So for my second perk, I'm using Overkill just because I like to have that extra amount of firepower backing me. Let's say that when my main gun, in this case the M4, runs out of ammo, I can quickly switch to what I have as my secondary gun is my MP5 and start using that to finish a kill or to start a kill when my M4 is out of ammo. It just comes in super handy and it's useful to me. Might not be useful to everybody, but this is what I run and what I recommend on this class. Now if you don't want to run that, you could either run Hardline or Ghost. Primarily I would run Hardline, so my skill streaks or score streaks or kill streaks actually in this game take less time to get moving on to my lethal and my tacticals. Now these don't have to exactly match mine, but I'm just going to tell you anyway why I use them. So I use a Simtax grenade because I do not like cooking regular grenades and having them rolling around waiting for them to explode, or rather they just stick somewhere and explode. I know I can get lucky off these random nade throws, so I choose a Simtax just because it fits my playstyle a little bit more. Moving on to the lethals or my tacticals, I use a stim just because I'm so used to playing BO4 and healing up with every gunfight, and this makes it so much more easier to re-engage in gunfights that I've already been in, to finish a kill or to start a kill after I've been beamed by somebody that's behind a heady. It makes it so much easier to get back out there and get some kills. Alright guys, so that was my aggressive M4 class setup. Now we're going to transition into gameplay, and you guys are going to see exactly why I believe that this is one of, if not the best classes for aggressive players. So yeah, see you in the gameplay.
Enemy counter UAV.
Sorry. God.
Got a personal radar drone ready. Friendly UAV overhead.
Oh my gosh.
Enemy at the center.
This is Striker, we're taking some fire.
Enemy in the cargo container.
We're in the lead. Turn this up, we can't take it. This is Striker, we are RTB. Mayday, mayday, we are hit bad. Going down at grid.
Enemy in the cargo container.
Personal radar drone ready for escort.
Oh, about to say, bro.
Enemy UAV overhead. Got a personal radar drone ready for
Enemy at the
escort.
center.
Copy. Jaguar 3-0 en route for personal radar coverage.
What that is about.
package inbound.
Me.
We're on Charlie, stand by. Enemy holds 2 objectives, take them back.
Enemy at the crossroads.
5.
Friendly UAV overhead. Securing B. Taking on Charlie. Losing C. Assist your team at A. We've got control. Assist your team at C. We're taking Bravo. We've lost Alpha. Enemy holds all objectives. Reach. Enemy's got the lead.
Enemy
Hustle up.
electronic door.
Oh, can I get more?
Securing B. Securing C. Securing Alpha.
7.
We're on Charlie. Got a VTOL on station. Ready. Enemy's halfway there. Step it up. We're holding Charlie. Hostiles are taking Alpha. We're on Bravo. Stand
Enemy at the
by.
barber
I
shop.
know
Losing A.
you felt that.
Hostiles are taking Bravo.
Ooh, that could have been bad. Oh, I didn't get that kill. Thought I did.
We're holding
Enemy at the
true. We have the advantage.
2.
Assist your team at Charlie.
I want is a little 3-piece.
Securing Alpha.
3.
Got a personal radar drone ready.
Gonna go for
Hostiles
4.
at Charlie. We're on Alpha. Stand by.
Enemy at the cafe.
Losing B. Alpha.